University, and it's my first Pecha. I'm going to be going over modern education versus traditional education, kind of some of the differences of how I think things should be compared to how they really are with education. We see today, in education as it is today, there's definitely a steeper learning curve. My parents, things that they were learning in school, I learned at a much younger age. My children now are going to school and learning things and coming home and stuff I didn't learn until I was a good bit older than they were. So we definitely see that kind of learning curve going on. And you think of traditional schooling as it is today, how it's pretty much always been. It's not very fun. It's really boring. I know for me it was hard to maintain focus. I have ADHD. I've had it all my life, and when they just throw books in front of you and tell you to be quiet and read, it's not very engaging. It's not very fun. And I was kind of like this guy. It's definitely how it is. You get lots of books, and it's just you gotta look through a 1,000-page history book to find a single date and things of that sort. That doesn't necessarily mean you're learning faster, because you can look something up in a book. And these are some things I think to change. This is kind of more how I picture it should be. You see in this picture, these kids, they're on the computers, they're more engaged, they're enjoying it, they're happy, because we're used to now having the technology at the tip of our fingers, to be able to just find what we want, rather than really going through a book, and some of the ways we can change this, I think, first of all, we have to break tradition is one of the biggest things. Just because we've always done it doesn't mean it works. It's like the slide says, because you've always done it that way doesn't mean it's not incredibly stupid. And as times change, sometimes the old questions need new answers. And you see, with all this technology we have, 90% of my life revolves around computers and some form of technology, as does most people, even children nowadays. So why aren't we learning this stuff at a younger age, some of these technological advances, so that we can move that into the future, so that we can learn around these things rather than just through books? If we never change, obviously we're just going to stay the same. We're going to be where we're at, and where we're at's not good, frankly. So a change definitely would be a plus thing. Where we are now, 30% of high school students in the U.S. are dropouts. The statistics for 2012 is over 3 million for the year, which comes out to 8,300 students that dropped out daily. That's definitely not good, because all we're doing is we're putting these people into more of the uneducated workforce. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and frankly, cheap labor isn't skilled. And there's reasons for that. If you have no skills and you can't really do anything but labor, you're not going to be able to make a lot of money. And these cause rises in things of like unemployment, things of welfare, and all that sort. And this is where our education is leading us. And it's to the point now that we lack so many jobs. Even people getting a college education are stuck on unemployment because of lack of jobs. I believe if we had more people educated, that we would have more jobs. Had we been able to keep more people engaged, those 3 million people that dropped out all have ideas, all have things that could make this planet better, that could create jobs. But they weren't able to maintain focus and gain an education for whatever reasons, so that could happen. And we have to keep that in mind, because this planet isn't just ours. This isn't just our future, what we're doing now. We build this planet for our children, for the people that are coming after us. When my parents were growing up, they didn't have computers. They didn't have all this technology. It was them and the people with them that built it, so that we have it now. Whatever we build now is what our children are going to have, how they're going to grow. And we have to be the ones that start to change. It's us that does it, so that it makes it better for the future kids and people. And I think technology is definitely the way to go with this, because that's where everything's going. All our modern technology, it's computers and laptops and iPads, all this stuff, video games. And modern education, I think, should be revolved around that. It should definitely involve it. I threw in here a thing for video games, just a different medium of learning. I mean, my kids come home and they play on stuff like Minecraft. And my kids can sit there and tell me more about Minecraft than I know, let alone, about math and things of that nature, because they're entertained. They enjoy it. And they, they learn more because they can focus on that. Now, if we could find a way to harness that focus, we could have better engaged learning with teachers and children to be able to harness the fact that they actually want to do this, that they want to learn. And by doing this, we're going to create more opportunities and more careers for our future generations. And these opportunities, like I said, will lead to more jobs, more, so that all these people that are graduating from college, they have a place to go because somebody's idea helped build a better, brighter world. Somebody's idea helped open up millions of new jobs. But these ideas will never come to light because they couldn't make it through high school because they couldn't stay engaged. That's my theory on this. I've showed you both sides, how it is and how I think it could be, and I would like to end it with a quote from Malcolm X, who said, "Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." So let's start preparing for it so we can make it into the future. Thank you.